So RE9 is releasing in 4 months, and to put it very bluntly, it looks like complete and utter shit. Now if you're a 70 IQ Indian or some other flavor of third worlder who should get the fuck out of my country, you probably think it looks like the greatest shit ever. Well, what I'm gonna tell you, buddy, is that you're wrong.
Wrong.
That is absolutely
wrong.
Now who knows, maybe I'm exaggerating a bit, but with Capcom refusing to show any actual gameplay of this game, I cannot say that I'm exactly confident. What's funny is that they keep showing this 12-minute section where you hide from an unkillable monster. Ooh, how spooky. Which, speaking of unkillable monsters, didn't everyone get sick of these after RE2 and RE3? I get it in those games, but no one actually asked for that shit after, let's be honest. It's really just artificial tension because, you know, obviously it's so spooky if you're defenseless against the monster, or it's actually fucking not, and it's just obnoxious and boring. Like, if you look at this gameplay, it's literally just sneaking around and throwing bottles to distract the monster. Like, am I fucking playing Outlast, or am I playing Resident Evil? You know, it's just so engaging.
Exciting gameplay. Oh, so repetitive.
Is it dead?
What
The hell is it? It's not human.
But yeah, no, it's really fucking not actually. I actually want to play my video games, and I'd rather go play RE4 than this shit. Which, you know, is an actual fun game, you know, how shocking. What a novel concept. What's funny too is that to make the game scary, they decided instead of making Leon the protagonist, or one of the other original characters, they'd have this chick be the main character instead. Now, I don't know why Capcom still pretends like Resident Evil is scary, but it's pretty retarded that they're putting this character in the game that literally no one gives a shit about over a character that everyone loves because they think it might become too action oriented. Now, I don't know about you, but I personally actually like to play my game, so having an action oriented Resident Evil game is completely fine by me. Like RE3, for example, which I'm not talking about the shitty remake, but rather the original game, opens right up with gameplay. Like, you are thrust right into the action in these old Resident Evil games. I also liked both RE4 and RE5, so there is nothing wrong with a video game having actual gameplay. Although when you're Capcom, that might be a little different. Which, by the way, and I just have to mention it, why is everyone simping over this literal plain Jane? Like, compare her to Jill from RE5, and she's really nothing special at all. She honestly looks to me like one of those safe gooner characters like Lady Dimitrescu from RE8, if even that, because in this outfit, she honest to God looks like a man in terms of her body, and I guess a woman in the face, but she still looks mid as fuck. But I guess Capcom shills have low standards when we get crackhead Trish in DMC5 and that one butch lesbian looking chick in Monster Hunter Wilds, which, let's be honest, that doesn't look like a woman, okay? I mean, maybe it's just because the RE engine makes everything look like literal shit and slaps a mud filter on every game, but I do not find her attractive in the slightest. Also, I gotta mention, and this is bringing it back to what I was saying before, wouldn't it be smarter to have you play as Leon, Claire, or Jill in a Resident Evil game set in Raccoon City? Like, I don't know, dude. Maybe I'm just smarter than the hack developers at Capcom, but this should be an obvious choice in a game like this. But yeah, that's the end of the video, and it was pretty short, but I'm not very good at ranting about these things for very long, so I guess to pad it out a bit, I'm going to talk a little bit about Ninja Gaiden 4, which I will likely review, although I'm definitely not fully sure yet. Now, what do I think about that game? I would definitely recommend it if you want a fun, fast-paced, and bloody action game, and most importantly, a game that you actually play, unlike this shit. So yeah, that will probably be my game of the year because, you know, it's a rare, real video game in the modern day. But yeah, hope that added to the runtime a bit. Anyway, bye.
Either subscribe, donate, or get the fuck out.